Hey everybody, good episode today. Great episode today of Marks Remarks. Today, we're going to talk about recycling and how important it is to the environment. When you get an empty bottle, you never want to throw it in the trash. It's always got this little triangle thing. Sorry, embarrassing. Hello? Travis, I'm filming Marks Remarks, like right now. If you want to be in the episode, you can be in it, but you got to get here, like, quick. Okay. Hey, what? This is Marks Remarks.
And I'm Iron Man.
Drop the bass.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Marks Remarks, and today we're not talking about recycling. We're talking about Iron Man.
Yes, we are. More than Iron Man is this Iron Man suit here, which I have recently constructed.
So, we'll go ahead and do an interview style. Why did you make this suit, Travis?
I made this suit because over the last several years I've kind of been into the suit making thing, but I've made them out of cardboard and they've never ended up how I wanted them to look. And I came across these series of videos on YouTube. This guy named Stealth runs this YouTube channel called The Heroes Workshop, and in detail he describes how to build exactly this, and he gives you everything you'll need, a list of supplies, the link to the program you need to download for the templates, how to build it. And it looked like a lot of fun, and I love Iron Man. I love Iron Man. And I thought it'd be really great to make a costume that I could share with the community and my family and stuff. Like, I wore it last night. We had a Relay for Life. And, my brother was diagnosed a few months ago with melanoma, which is skin cancer. And I thought, man, it would be really great if I could help show my support for cancer relief and to just kind of give people Iron Man's a hero. It's what people want. It's what helps people smile and whatnot. So I wore the suit there and got really great reaction. Lots of people.
Really great reaction.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And, Halloween's coming up too. So I thought, 2 birds, 1 stone. So that's pretty much why I built it.
Okay, so I don't know how it shows up on camera. This is actually the first time the Iron Man suit is in front of a video camera. It was in front of a lot of picture cameras yesterday. People taking pictures with you, but this is the first time. To me, it looks really good on video, and I can't wait to use it for more of our videos. But you can't really tell what it's made of. So what is this?
This material is a foam from an anti-fatigue mat, which you can find it at most automotive stores. I found out you can get it at Pet Boys. I've been ordering it from Sears website, and it's usually used to cover garage floors or karate studios.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you'll see it with the zigzag edges and stuff, kind of fits like puzzle pieces. So it comes in 30 square feet rolls, and
And how much of that did you use?
I use about a roll and a half.
Oh, okay, so 45 square feet.
Roughly, yes.
Okay. Okay, so paint. I know you didn't just spray paint the plastic or the rubber foam because it feels.
Yeah.
So what did you put something on it?
Yeah. It was a method that he had talked about, and a lot of people have kind of been doing. There's all sorts of really expensive and highly toxic spray stuff like Plasticoat that it does a better job. But if you're really looking to save a few bucks, what I did was I got wood glue, mixed it with water, about a 1-to-1 ratio, and brushed it into the foam. And what happens is the foam is like a sponge. It's going to soak it straight up, and after applying 4 to 5 layers of that, it hardens up pretty nice.
Hardens up and gives it that
plasticky feel, yeah.
harder, plasticky feel. How much would you say that this cost you?
I actually did the math with my mom this morning because she was like, "You're spending all this money on this suit," and in total, it added up to just under $160.
So not bad. Now,
Not bad.
obviously, I know I couldn't make it, so it's not like, oh, $160 to be Iron Man. But how many? So which leads to the question: like, how many hours do you think it took?
I've been working on it for about a month and a half, and I want to say working 3-4 days a week in it up until the very end, about 4 to 5 hour shifts. It probably took me about 45-50 hours total.
Do you think if you did it again, you'd be able to do it a lot faster?
Probably, because a lot of that time is spent just doing research and like making sure every little thing is right. And I've got to say, like a lot of the times
we can't see each other, so I'm gonna take the helmet off.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
I've just been staring.
I know
at
I'm
Iron
staring at the
Man's
side of his head, but one of the
There you
things
go.
that people do a lot when building these suits is they are constantly building and rebuilding parts, and I did not want to do that, so I just did everything just one-off.
Everything was basically your first try.
Exactly.
You didn't, oh, I don't like this, and just tried to make another.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that. I just built it all in one go, and I've got to say, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with it. I like the way that it looks.
So what's it like? I'm sure people are wondering what it's like to wear.
It's not easy at all. Like, I know a lot of if you've watched any of the interviews with Robert Downey Jr. talking about wearing the suit, one of the things he always says is it's a lot of fun to put on and to wear, but taking it off is the coolest part, and I'd have to say that I agree with that for the most part. When you're putting it on, people's reaction and just the feeling of being in this armor, it's like, you feel like a superhero.
Well, people know who he is. We were walking into Relay for Life, and he can't see super good with the helmet on. And so he walked in without the helmet, but right before we walked onto the field, he put the helmet on, and instantly there wasn't a person that we walked by that wasn't like, oh, it's Iron Man, and some 40-year-old lady was like, that's hot.
Oh my god.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely. Pretty much the last 4 days I've been working on this non-stop, and I want to say I got about a total of 7 hours of sleep, scrambling to finish it, so I honestly don't remember a whole lot, except there was a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so people just crowded him, and we were just like, and he wanted to walk a lap.
Yeah.
But instead, the DJ turned on Iron Man by Ozzy Osbourne. And like people just crowded him and took so many pictures.
It was intense.
Yeah, and so he wanted to try to walk a lap. What happened when you tried to walk a lap, Travis?
Well, here's the thing, Mark. Walking from the parking lot to the stadium was a trip.
Yeah, that was a trip.
And then walking the 3/4 of the lap that I did, 3 of the screws that I had holding the thigh piece to the shin piece vanished.
They really did.
Yeah, we have no idea what happened. Well, I mean, it fell out, obviously. But
all things considered, I mean, it was its first like run.
Yeah.
That morning, the suit wasn't done.
No, it still smells like paint.
It still smells like
I can't smell it. He told me that.
It smells like paint. So that was like its first like dry run, and so all things considered, a screw falling out is definitely not the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I was terrified someone was gonna like shove me over and it would just like shatter.
Oh.
Because I mean, I don't know how well the hot glue holds up.
Yeah.
And it seems to be doing fine.
We haven't tested any. He hasn't sat down in it yet, right?
Oh yeah.
Because you haven't worn it since last night.
No.
Except for the little bit we just did.
That happened.
But he hasn't sat down in it. The true test is how mobile we'll be able to use it for YouTube videos, because we do plan on using it for YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not like a fighter in the movies.
Definitely.
He's more or less turning and shooting, and we're gonna have to see how it holds up. But
this is as practical as it gets. There's no CG here. You're not gonna see me like turning and punching robots in the face. It's just I can hardly wave really.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the great thing about foam, it's not like I know a lot of people use the same method. It's called Pepakura, and they do like a resin, a plastic cast of it. So it's a rigid, like solid suit. But because it's foam, you get a little bit of flex to it. Like it's
right.
So there's there is a degree of resistance, but not so much.
But if you tried to completely flex and stuff like that,
Not
chances
gonna
are you're not going to be able to do it. And if you tried, it probably would break.
Yeah, and that's like I'm not going to be running laps in it.
No.
Walking a lap was ambitious enough.
Yeah, but it's something you'll always have, and something you'll be able to.
And it makes a great display piece.
It does.
So
just sitting there. It's been in my house. He's been gone. It's been in my house for about an hour and a half, and so I'm just sitting there on my computer, and I just keep like looking over, and he's just like sitting there, and I'm like, quit looking at me, Iron Man.
It cracks me. It makes me think about the scene in Iron Man 3 when he's in the kid's garage with him just sitting.
And he's just sitting there, and it's turn. So anyway, so we're probably going on really long, but that's cool. So anyways, any last words about the suit? Like, I'll say expect more of it. It definitely came out great. This is its first time on camera. It looks really good on camera, and I can't wait to shoot some videos on it. So
Definitely.
I would say look more. And got anything else?
We'll put a link to the Heroes Workshop YouTube page. Definitely give it a look. They got a lot of really cool stuff there. They got a Canadian Patriot. They've got a RoboCop, Batman, some Power Ranger stuff. Really cool homemade costumes. The foam building process, it takes a lot of time and it does take a lot of dedication, but it's really, really rewarding. I'm really happy with what I have, and it's something that hopefully will last the test of time, and hopefully I'll have it with me forever.
Yep. So, until next time, we'll catch you later.